In this tutorial, we will learn all about Photoshop tool and the toolbar. Then we will look at each and every tool in the toolbar with a quick summary of what each tool is used for. Let's get started. Photoshop toolbar is located along the left of the screen. Choosing a single or double column toolbar. By default, the toolbar appears as a long, single column, but it can be expanded into a shorter, double column by clicking the double arrow at the top. Click the double arrows again to return to a single column toolbar. The tools layout. Let's look at how Photoshop toolbar is organized. While it may seem like the tools are listed randomly, there's actually a local order to it, with related tools grouped together. At the top, we have Photoshop Move and Selection tool, and directly below them are the Crop and Slice tool. Below that are the Measurement tool, followed by Photoshop many retouching and painting tools. Next are the Drawing and Type tool, and finally we have the Navigation tool at the bottom. The toolbar hidden tools. Each tool in the toolbar is represented by an icon, and there are many more tools available than what we see. A small arrow in the bottom right corner of a tool icon means that there are more tools hiding behind it in that same spot. To view the additional tools, click and hold on the icon or right-click on the icon. A flyout menu will open listing the other tools that are available. The Move tool is used to move layer, selection and guides within a Photoshop document. Enable Auto Select to automatically select the layer or group you click on. Artboard tool. The Artboard tool allows you to easily design multiple web or user experience layouts for different device or screen size. Rectangular Marquee tool. The rectangular marquee tool draws rectangular selection outline. Press and hold Shift as you drag to draw a square selection. Elliptical Marquee tool. The elliptical marquee tool draws elliptical selection outline. Press and hold Shift to draw a selection in a perfect circle. Lasso tool. With the lasso tool, you can draw a free-form selection outline around an object. Object Selection tool. The Object Selection tool lets you select an object just by dragging a rough selection outline around it. Quick Selection tool. The Quick Selection tool lets you easily select an object simply by painting over with a brush. Enable Auto Enhance in the option bar for better quality selection. Magic Wand tool. Photoshop Magic Wand tool select areas of similar color with a single click. The tolerance value in the option bar set the range of color that will be selected. Crop tool. Use the crop tool in Photoshop to crop an image and remove unwanted areas. Uncheck Delete Crop Pixel in the option bar to crop an image non-destructively. Frame tool. New as a Photoshop CC 2019, the Frame tool lets you place image into rectangular or elliptical shape. Spot Healing Brush tool. The spot healing brush in Photoshop quickly remove blemishes and other minor problem areas in an image. Use a brush size slightly larger than the blemish for the best result. Brush tool. The brush tool is Photoshop primary painting tool. Use it to paint brush stroke on a layer. Pattern shape tools. Pattern stem tools. Use the pattern stem tool to paint a pattern over the image. Clone stem tool. The clone stem tool is the most basic of Photoshop retouching tool. It's simple pixel from one area of the image and paint them over pixel in another area. Art history brush tool. The art history brush also paints a snapshot from an earlier history state into the image, but does so using stylus brush stroke. History brush tool. The history brush tool paints a snapshot from a earlier step into the current version of the image. Choose the previous step from the history panel. Eraser tool. The eraser tool in Photoshop permanently erases pixel on a layer. It can also be used to paint in a previous history state. Background eraser tool. The background eraser tool easier areas of similar color in an image by painting over them. Gradient tool. Photoshop gradient tool draws gradual blend between multiple colors. The gradient editor lets you create and customize your own gradients. Create new layer. Try another gradient style. Do the same. Create new layers and customize. Try each gradient style. Paint bucket tool. The paint bucket tool fills an area of similar color with your foreground color or a pattern. The tolerance value determines the range of colors that will be affected around the area where you clicked. Paint bucket tool with your foreground color gradient style. And same to draw foreground color pattern style. Open your files and select image for another toolbar use. Blur tool. The blur tool blur and soften areas you paint over with the tool. Sharpen tool. The sharpen tool sharpens areas you paint over. Smudges tool. The smudges tool in Photoshop smudges and shimmer the areas you paint over. It can also be used to create a finger painting effect. Dodge tool. Paint over areas in the image with the dodge tool to lighten them. Burn tool. The burn tool will darken the areas you paint over. Sponge tool. Paint over areas with the sponge tool to increase or decrease color saturation. Pen tool. Photoshop pen tool allow you to draw extremely precise path, vector shape or selection. Free from pen tool. The free from pen tool allow you to draw freehand path or shape. Anchor points are automatically added to the path as you draw. Curvature pen tool. The curvature pen tool is an easier, simplified version of the pen tool. Add anchor point tool. Use the add anchor point tool to add additional anchor point along a path. Delete anchor point tool. Click on an existing anchor point along a path with the delete anchor point tool to remove the point. Horizontal type tool. Known simply as the type tool in Photoshop, use the horizontal type tool to add standard type to your document. Vertical type tool. The vertical type tool adds type vertically from top to bottom. Rectangle tool. The rectangle tool draw rectangular vector shape, path or pixel shape with sharp to around corner. Press and hold shift as you drag to force the shape into a perfect square. Photoshop ellipse tool. The ellipse tool draw elliptical vector shape, path or pixel shape. Press and hold shift as you drag to draw a perfect circle. Polygon tool. The polygon tool draw polygon shape with any number of sides. Use the star ratio option to turn polygons into star. Triangle tool. The triangle tool draw triangle shape. Hold shift to draw an equilateral triangle or use the reduce option to round the corner. Line tool. The line tool draw straight line or arrow. Use the stroke color and weight to control the appearance of the line. Custom shape tool. Photoshop custom shape tool lets you select and draw custom shape. Choose from Photoshop hundreds of built-in custom shape or create your own. Hand tool. The hand tool let us click and drag an image another on the screen to view different area when zoom in. Zoom tool. Click on the image with the zoom tool to zoom in on a specific area. Now that we know more about Photoshop toolbar and its many tools, you can jump to any of the other lessons in this Learning the Photoshop Interface chapter. Thanks for watching this video.